23-year-old Brian Michael Rini is spending his weekend behind bars in federal custody after authorities allege he carried out a hoax pretending to be Timmothy Pitzen, an Illinois boy who disappeared at age 6 in 2011.
We had his child who said he ran away. He said he was kidnapped.
An ex-convict released from prison just last month, Rini told investigators he had just escaped his captors, but refused to be fingerprinted while being checked out at a children's hospital.
Which should have raised a red flag, no?
Yeah, absolutely. It did. Nevertheless, it's incumbent on law enforcement that if they do have a long-lost child, that they make sure that they actually identify positively who they're dealing with.
A DNA test revealed his true identity. Officials say Rini has at least twice before pretended to be a child sex crimes victim. On Friday, he was charged with making false statements to the FBI and is being held without bond. If convicted, he could land back in prison for up to 8 years. His brother apologized to the Pitzen family.
I tell the family that I'm sorry for what he's done. I hope he gets help. I also hope he goes to prison for this, or at least an institution.
Timothy vanished after his mom picked him up from school. She took her life 3 days later, leaving word that her son was fine but would never be found.
A dagger to the heart.
Timothy's family disappointed. Yet another false sighting to endure, though relatives say they were told early on to temper their hopes.
If this isn't Tim and it's another 14-year-old boy, at least he's going to go home to his family. If it's not Tim, we can help another family. And then we find out what we found out.
Unfortunately for the Pitzen family, the search continues. Mott, NBC News, Cincinnati.